Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ruchi Agarwal. I welcome you to the web-based programming class. Today we will be discussing about HTML tables and frames. What is HTML table? Tables are defined with the table tag. A table is divided into rows with a TR tag. So we define table with the help of table tag, starting table tag and the ending table tag, and in between we will write the TR tag. Depending on how many rows you need, we define the TR tag. Suppose you need 2 rows, so you will use 2 TR tag. Each row is divided into data cells with the TD tag. The letter TD stands for table data, which is the content of data cell. So in a row, if suppose you want 2 table data tag to be there, so we have 2 columns and we have to fill the data with the help of TD tag. We'll see with the help of example in the future slide. And you can mention the heading also. Heading in a table are defined with the TH tag. Let's see one example. This is a table starting tag. Border, it's an attribute. So if you want to give border to your table, so you can mention this border attribute. Suppose we want 2 rows, so we will use 2 TR tag, starting tag TR tag and then the ending TR tag. And in between you want 2 table data, TD tag. So TD starting tag and then whatever content you want to write in that particular cell. This is row 1, cell 1. And then you close this TD tag. Then the next TD tag, starting TD tag, row 1, cell 2. And then you close this TD tag. And then you close this TR tag also. So this is for the first row. Now coming to the second row, you will again start this TR tag, then TD tag, this is row 2, cell 1. And then you again close this TD tag. Then again for the second TD tag in the row 2, so we will again start this TD tag, row 2, cell 2. And then you close this TD tag and then you have to close the TR tag also. So TR is a table row, TD is for table data. Depending on how many rows you need, you have to use TR tag. If you need 4 rows, so you have to use 4 times this TR tag. And depending on how many columns you need, you will use this TD tag. And then you close this table tag also. So the output will be like this. There are many other features of table. Table with a caption. If you want to give caption to your table, so you have to use this caption tag, starting tag, caption, my caption, and then you close this caption tag. Then table cells that span more than one row or column. So there is one attribute called span, another is row span. You can span more than one row or column. Like suppose you want to span 2 columns, so you have to use 2 as a value for this call span. If you want to span 2 rows, so you have to use row span is equal to 2. We'll see with the help of example in the future slide. Let's see the example of call span. We are using this table tag, then caption, whatever caption you want to give. Here we are giving the caption life expectancy by current age. Then you are using this TR tag. TR tag, you want to give header. So you are using TH and then you want call span in this header. So you are mentioning call span is equal to 2. Means you want to merge 2 columns. So here you are merging, you're spanning 2 columns. And what is the content that you want to write? 65. That heading will be there. Now again in the other data cell, you are spanning 2 columns. Here you want to write 40 and the other one you want to write 30. So this is how you can span the columns. And then in the next row, TR, you again want to give header, men, women, and so on. So this is how you can give the heading, and then you close this TR tag, and then again you move to the next row. You again start the TR tag, and then whatever content you want to write, you write with the help of TD tag. Just remember the nesting of these. If TR tag is open, so it has to be closed, and within the starting and ending tag, whatever content you want to write, it should lie between that. So this is how we can span the column. If you want to span the rows also, similarly, you can use row span also. Depending on your requirement, how many rows you want to span, you can mention row span is equal to 2 or 3 or so on. This is how we can use this attribute. We have one more attribute, cell padding. Cell padding, it specifies the amount of space between the border of a table cell and its content. So that spacing between the border and the content, that also you can define. Similarly, we have cell spacing, space between two cells, that also you can define. If you want to add any background color or background image to your table, that is also possible. In the table tag only, you mention BG color is equal to red. If you want to give any background image, so you can mention background equal to whatever path of that particular image. So that background image will come, or background color can come. Now coming to HTML layout, a part of this page is formatted with two columns like a newspaper page. The trick is to use a table without borders and maybe little extra cell padding. No matter how much text you add to this page, it will stay inside its column border. So you can format your page in a newspaper format, two columns. So you will just set no border and you give some extra cell padding. We'll see one example. Here in this table tag, border you have mentioned 0, width you have mentioned, cell padding 10. And then in TR tag, in this particular data cell, you have mentioned the width 50%, V align is equal to top, and then whatever content you want to write, that content will come. Then in another TD tag, you again mention the width is equal to 50%, V align top, and whatever content you want to give, that content will come. And then you close this TD tag, and then you close this TR tag and the table tag. So this is how your output will be like this. So it is in the form of two columns in a newspaper format. Now coming to HTML frames, let's discuss about HTML frames. What is HTML frame? What we can do with the help of HTML frames? With HTML frame, you can display more than one HTML document in the same browser window. Each HTML document is a frame and each frame is independent of the other. So you can divide your window into your browser window into more than one frames, and each frame will have a separate HTML document running. How we will do? With the help of frame set tag we will do. The frame set tag defines how to divide the window into frames. Each frame set tag defines a set of rows or columns. The values of the rows column indicate the amount of screen area each column or row will occupy. So we'll see one example. In HTML starting tag, here we will not use body tag. Directly we will use frame set calls is equal to 30%, 40%, again 30%. So your screen will be divided into 3 frames, 30%, 40%, and again 30%. You can mention asterisk also. Asterisk will divide, suppose I will use asterisk comma asterisk comma asterisk. So it will uniformly divide into 3 columns. If suppose you will not mention percentage, so it will be the pixel value, 30 pixel for the first frame, and then for the remaining one, if you want to write the pixel value or the percentage. So 3 values will be there, either the particular value will be the pixel value, or the percentage of the whole window width, or the asterisk sign. Asterisk will uniformly allocate the space between the given columns. And then depending on the number of columns, you are using this frame tag. Frame src is equal to then the path of that particular HTML file that you want to display in that particular frame. So frame src is equal to frame a.htm. So likewise, this particular first HTML file, frame A, will be displayed in the first row, first column, and the second frame, frame B, will be displayed in the second column, and the third file, frame C, will be displayed in the third column. And then you close this frame set tag. This is how your output will be displayed in this particular format. That particular file will open, and all the 3 frames will be independent of each other. Likewise, you can set the rows also. Frame set rows is equal to whatever value you want to give, 30%, 40%, 30%, and whatever frames. So it will divide in the horizontal way, your screen into horizontal way. So in the 3 rows form, it will divide, and in all the 3 frames, different HTML document will run. Thank you very much.